information ଅଛି discussion କରିବି ହେଲା।
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whether the slide is visible?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this class is about institutional management. Under institutional management, management of infrastructure. So it is very important. Infrastructure management is very important for every teaching professional. When we think about infrastructure, it means school building. Am I right? Infrastructure means school building. In a school, when you think about school building, that is classroom, laboratory, library, toilet, common room, resource room, sports room, reading room. These are the different MDM store room, number of playground, boundary, garden, kitchen garden, number of aspects are there when you think about the what?
Building.
Building. Sorry. Infrastructure. When you think about infrastructure, under infrastructure, all the areas covers. So, resources for financing higher education. Under resources of financing higher education, there are government, students, private donors. When we, what is this? 1 minute. Okay. For infrastructure development in higher education, finance or grants received the institution from Government of India, UGC, ICSR, or other funds are there. Similarly, okay, students fee is there. ସମସ୍ତେ ପଢିଥିଲା ବେଳେ ଜାଣିଥିବ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଫି କଲେକ୍ସନ ହଉଥିଲା ନା ନାହିଁ? ଯେତେବେଳେ ବିଏଡ୍ କରୁଥିଲ ବା ଯିଏ ଡିଏଲଡି କରିଥିବ ବା କଲେଜରେ ଆଡମିସନ କରିଥିବ, ତମ ପ୍ରତି ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଫି ଆଡମିସନ ବେଳେ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ପ୍ରତି ମନ୍ଥଲି ଟ୍ୟୁସନ ଫି କଲେକ୍ସନ ହୁଏ ନା ହୁଏନି?
Yes, sir.
ସେ ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଫି କଲେକ୍ସନ ହୁଏ, କହିପାରିବ ତା ନାଁଟା କ'ଣ? ସେ ଫି କ'ଣ କୁହାଯାଏ? ତାକୁ କୁହାଯାଏ ପିଏଲ ଫଣ୍ଡ। ତାକୁ କୁହାଯାଏ, it is known as PL fund. Okay. So using this PL fund, also the college or the higher educational institutions, they are developing their infrastructural facilities. Private donation, today more school abhijan is there, more school abhijan, more college abhijan is there. If we collect 1 lakh rupees, when we deposit, then government will deposit 2 lakh rupees. So developmental work can be done with 3 lakh rupees. So these are the different sources for developing infrastructure in educational institutions. Financing education in pre-independent India. for developing infrastructure, what are the sources of receiving finance before pre-independent India? Pre-independent means, remember, pre-independent period is two types. One is East India Company period, another is British Parliament period. Before 1857, all the expenditure was done by East India Company, because East India Company ruled over India. After that, 1857, directly India was ruled over by British Parliament. Okay, ଯେତେବେଳେ ସିପାହୀ ବିଦ୍ରୋହ ହେଲା, ସେଇଠୁ ବ୍ରିଟିଶ ସରକାର ତା ନିଜ ହାତକୁ ଭାରତର ଶାସନ ଭାର ନେଇଗଲେ. So, related to finance, to the educational institutions, it may be school education, may be higher education, both pre-independent period re East India Company also made the provision of some amount of expenditure to meet the requirements of running education for the public. After that, when the British government took over the charges of administration of India, then also appointed number of commissions, committees to bring reformation, established number of universities, colleges, and incurred expenditure for the smooth running of education in our territory. So, pre-independent period, central government was there, state and provincial governments were there, local bodies or private non-governmental sectors were there. If we think about financing education in post-independent India, central government made expenditure for university education 247.0, technical and vocational education 1155.0, state government 925.1, technical vocational 990.4, total 1954 56, 1954 56. Oh, sorry, এটা ମୁଁ যেটা কହୁছি post independent India, এটা not pre independent India. There is no data about pre independent India. Post independent India, after 1947, in the year 1954 to 56, central government made the expenditure for university education, means higher education, 247.0, then 1155.0 for technical and vocational education. Similarly, state government data is there, total in central government and state government 1172.1, that is 7.5% of GDP. Technical vocational education 2147.4, that is 14.2%. Development expenditure in 1950 to 51, that is the percentage 120.0 to 65.6. So this is the data from your material, study material. तुम study material data टा अच्छी से समय financing education पाई post independent India रे यह खर्च होइतला. This is the data. This is not important. Important is what is today. What is the percentage of GDP is meant for higher education and school education of our country. सेटा को मन रखियो सदाबेला. Role of coordinating bodies in government, central government level, number of bodies were functioning. The Medical Council of India. Who can say what is the role of Medical Council of India? Anybody? What is the role of Medical Council of India? What is the role of Medical Council of India? मेडिकल काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया जो अच्छी तार काम कौन का धारणा अच्छी ना नहीं? एनीबॉडी?
Sir,
Sir,
medical
Am I audible or
education.
not? हाँ कुह?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, maybe
Continue.
providing medical education. No.
Very good. So it is the जेमिति UGC is the controlling authority of any academic degree of university and college level. NCT is the controlling authority of teacher education program. Similarly, Medical Council of India controls the quality, the management of medical education in India. Similarly, Bar Council of India, it relates to law, legal education. Nursing Council of India relates to nursing education. Indian Council of Agricultural Research, agricultural education. Pharmacy Council of India, it related to pharmacy education. Institute of Architects, Institute of Accountancy, National Council for Teacher Education. So these are the different organizations, apex of the country. They are maintaining all quality, made the provisions for enhancing quality education in this respective areas. This is very important. These are the different institutions. AICT is there. Then University Grant Commission. In the year 1956, Government of India, through the Act of Parliament, established UGC, University Grant Commission. It was established through an Act of Parliament for the coordination, determination and maintenance of standards of university education in the country. Just a few minutes before I told you, University Grant Commission is the apex body of our country, of India, to control the standard of education in higher education, college education, university education, higher education level. Without university recognition, no university or no college can offer any course. If offer, that will not be valid. मझे पेपर बाहर बहुत फेक यूनिवर्सिटी रन करुला विभिन्न स्टेट रे without getting affiliation running the universities or colleges. So UGC is the only grant giving agency in the country vested with the twin responsibility of providing funds and coordination, determination and maintaining standards in institution of higher education. Dita jinsa grants दिए एवं recognition दिए विभिन्न कोर्स बा डिग्री को gives recognition. If university जदि हमें कहवा distance mode रे तुम देखिथियो सुनिथियो just 5 or 6 years back Berhampur University there was a provision of MSc Chemistry, MSc Mathematics, MSc Physics, Master degree in Science in distance mode of Berhampur University. Number of hundreds of students enrolled, but university, UGC didn't grant recognition to those master degree programs in science in distance mode. So all the students suffered a lot. University परीक्षा कर पाइलानी admission करथिले सब करथिले परीक्षा कर पालानी they discontinued because lack of जदि यूनिवर्सिटी परीक्षा करी सर्टिफिकेट दे थांता कोन सुविधा हे थांता जदि यूनिवर्सिटी परीक्षा करी सर्टिफिकेट दे दी थांता कोन असुविधा हे थांता
ସେଟା valid ହେଇନି
Sir, invalid ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା.
yes आ गोटे कथा कहूची समस्त सुनि थांतो इट इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट suppose you are serving in Odisha. We are serving in Odisha, we are living in Odisha. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I enroll in distance mode for any degree, either undergraduate degree or postgraduate degree in distance mode of in other state? What is your idea?
Yes,
सर
sir.
एनओसी दरकार हବ ବୋଧେ।
Yes, sir.
Except IGNO. IGNO is the national university. It offers IGNO ଟାର ସେଥିପାଇଁ ପ୍ରତି ରାଜ୍ୟରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ରାଜ୍ୟ ଆମ ଷ୍ଟେଟରେ 3ଟା ଆରସି ରିଜନାଲ ସେଣ୍ଟର ଅଛି। ଏକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ ଇଗ୍ନୋ ଯଦି ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଅଛି ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଓପନ୍ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ବା ଉତ୍କଳ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟିରେ ଡିଡିସି ମୋଡରେ କୋର୍ସ ଅଛି, ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟିରେ ଡିଡିସି ଅଛି, ଡିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ମୋଡରେ କୋର୍ସ ଅଛି। ଜଣେ ଉତ୍ତରପ୍ରଦେଶରେ ରହୁଥିବ ସିଏ ଏଠି ଡିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ମୋଡରେ ଏଗୁଡାକୁ ପଢିପାରିବ କି? 2014 ମସିହା ଜୁଲାଇ ମାସରେ ଗୋଟେ ୟୁଜିସି ଗାଇଡଲାଇନ କରିଥିଲା କ୍ଲିୟରଲି। ତାହା ନୁହେଁ ଆମର ପିଲା ବହୁତ ଡିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସରେ ଏମଏସସି କରନ୍ତି ବାହାରେ ଯାଇକି, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ରଙ୍ଗ। ଯେଉଁମାନେ ବିଏଡ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ରେଗୁଲାର ମୋଡରେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବାହାରେ, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟେବୁଲ। ଡିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ମୋଡରେ ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଟୁ ପ୍ରୁଭ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ରିଜାଇଡିଂ ଇନ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍। ଏଟା ମନେ ରଖ ସଦାବେଳେ। ଇଗ୍ନୋରୁ ତମେ ଯୋଉଠି ଥାଇକି ନେଇପାରିବ, ନୋ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ, ବିକଜ ଇଗ୍ନୋ ଇଜ ଏ ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ଆଣ୍ଡ ଇଟ୍ establishes regional centers in each and every state, not only India but also abroad also. Other than IGNO, if you enroll in the distance mode, so that may not be valid. बहुत पिला सब एमएससी कर दियंती बाहर जाइकरी डिस्टेंस मोड रे के दियंती बा एमए करंती, इट इज रॉन्ग। रेगुलर मोड रे जदी इट इज एक्सेप्टेड, एटा मन रख समझते। फॉर योर अवेयरनेस दिस इज माय सजेशन टू यू। नाउ IGNO is running MSc in physics, MSc in statistics। ए वर्ष कौन केमिस्ट्री आछि बोल के कहउतला मु जानि, आई एम नॉट श्योर। MSc in जियोलॉजी। सो you may opt this platform for taking getting the degree in science subject also, who is uh, take interest. Okay, so this is the apex body of UGC, and without UGC recognition no degree is valid. This is very important. भरत कौन कहबो कि भरत कुमार दास, any question? Have you any question Bharat?
हाँ सर, गुड इवनिंग सर। सर आपण कहले सर इग्नोर एमएससी फिजिक्स अछि कि सर? मु जानि नथिल
हाँ,
तो
yes,
आउथरे
yes,
पचार।
MSc फिजिक्स से आरंभ वर्ष आरंभ हलानी।
थैंक यू सर। सर मु अदर गुडे नागार्जुन यूनिवर्सिटी रे एमएससी एडमिशन करथिली, किंतु मु
रेगुलर ना डिस्टेंस?
सर मु जेतु चाकरी रे
रेगुलर ना
करथिली सर
डिस्टेंस?
डिस्टेंस सर डिस्टेंस मोड रे सर।
सेटा वैलिड हेबनी,
ना मु
दैट डिग्री
अदर
विल
छाड़
नॉट बी
देली सर।
वैलिड। हां,
अदर छाड़ देली, चाकरी करथिली सर, से
वेरी गुड,
गली
वेरी
नहीं
गुड।
कोरोना है।
So now you take
ओके सर,
you enroll in January session chalichi IGNO is offering MSc in
थैंक यू
physics.
सर। थैंक यू
Okay,
सर, थैंक यू
very good.
सर।
What are the different functions of UGC? What are the different functions of a University Grant Commission? Under this, promote and coordinate university and college education throughout India. The university education and college education is running with the coordination of University Grant Commission. It fixes the standard of teaching, examination, research in universities and colleges and leading colleges. ଏବେ ଆମର ଜଣେ ଷ୍ଟାଫ କହୁଥିଲେ ଜଣେ କିଏ କେସ୍ କରିଛି ଏ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଯୋଉ ୟୁଜିସି ଗାଇଡଲାଇନ କି ଫଲୋ ନ କରୁଥିବା ଇନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ ଗୁଡାକ। इट इज ऑब्वियस देयर इज यूजीसी रो गोटे वर्कलोड से कंडीशन करिछि। तुमे जणे असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हो, प्रोफेसर हो, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हो, देयर इज ए वर्कलोड। तुमे सप्ताह को हाउ मेनी आवर्स यू हैव टू टीच, इन्वॉल्व इन टीचिंग लर्निंग एक्टिविटीज, दैट इज इंपोर्टेंट, दैट इज फिक्स्ड बाय द यूजीसी। सो एवरी कॉलेज शुड एंश्योर इट। Inquiry into the financial needs of university and college. So university UGC inquires what is the financial need of the university or college. Therefore, hundred lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees grant received the universities and colleges from UGC for developing infrastructure, for developing library, laboratory, ICT, and in other areas, research. So university also, UGC also grants what? Research funds MRP, minor research project, major research project, ICSR also gives that lakhs of rupees of fund for research work. Allocate and disburse funds to deemed universities for maintenance and in special cases for development. It gives advice to any university for improvement of its educational standard. Jodi konsi university ba college is not maintaining educational standard, quality of education, so UGC gives advice. Therefore, NAAC committee is formed under UGC. NAAC, National, who can say the full form of NAAC? NAAC. Anybody?
National Assessment and Accreditation Council.
Very good. So, under UGC, NAAC committee is functioning throughout India. It visits the colleges, universities, and accredit the grade as per their performance. What? B, B plus, A plus, A plus plus. IGNOU is the university of A. Who can say A plus plus? The accreditation, NAAC accreditation is very good for IGNOU in Indira Gandhi National Open University. So the university which obtains good grade, when you get the degree from that university, that will be more valid. जे देखिबो से कहबो ना नहीं गोटे क्वालिटी इंस्टीट्यूशन रु से पास करिछि ता अर्थ कोन गोटे आई कैचिंग डिग्री ता तुमर हबो. Therefore, advise central or state government on allocation of any financial grant to the university. UGC advise any authority on the establishment of a new university. Ask any university information related to its financial position, studies in different branches of subject, and related to its teaching and examination system. So everything is एबे जो dual degree कथा आसिला, this rule made by the university, UGC. Now a student can obtain 2 dual degree simultaneously in distance mode. In also regular mode, one can have dual degree if in a one campus without any obstruction there is available. Suppose jane Utkal University re MA political science karichi, जदि से यूनिवर्सिटी रे आ गोटे कोर्स करिया से चाहला लॉ करिया को चाहला, if both subjects are both जो courses are not continuing in same time, अन्य समय रे पढिबार करिबार सुजोगटे जदि थिबो in regular mode, you can obtain 2 degrees also. This is UGC provision. So आ किछ असुविधा नै, किंतु आमे पाठ पढला 1 डिग्री जदि अनदर डिग्री नेलु समस्या रे पडुथिलु, बुझि पाछन नै. So it took years together for obtaining different degrees. So this is made by UGC. UGC is the sole authority to form law principle for it. Another is All India Council of for Technical Education, AICT. UGC, similarly another autonomous body is there which looks after the technical and management education. AICT survey the entire field of technical education in consultation with the provincial governments and state governments. Greater emphasis on design oriented teaching of design methodologies, problem solving approach, everything is developed by AICT, and all the technical colleges, professional colleges, they will follow it. Greater exposure to the industrial and manufacturing process. AICT, very important role of AICT is to give exposure to the industrial activities and manufacturing process. Exclusion of outmoded technologies and inclusion of new appropriate emergence technology is very, very prime area of AICT. Greater input of management education and professional communication skill is another area of AICT, and it ensure in any technical and management and professional institutions to develop the skill of the students. Therefore, it helps for every Indian to become self-dependent, self-reliant. So, role of AICT related to technical education and professional education is important, like UGC. Then another points are role of UGC in relation to state governments not clearly defined. UGC ର ରୋଲଟା ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ କ୍ଲିୟରଲି ଡିଫାଇନ୍। ସେ କେବଳ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ ଗୁଡାକୁ ପରମିଶନ ଦଉଛି, ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଦଉଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ଦ institution or it is the organization of government of India, central government. UGC has not deterred states from establishing institutions which are economically unfeasible and are academically unviable. देखो आमे सब पाठ पढला बेले ओनली तीनोटी यूनिवर्सिटी थिला हम ओडिसा रे, बरहमपुर, संबलपुर आ उत्कल. Other than 3 colleges, leading colleges, Khalikot College, Revensa College and Gangadhar Meher College, ସମ୍ବଲପୁର, ଏଇ 6ଟି ଜାଗାରେ ଆମେ MA କରିବାର ସୁଯୋଗଟେ ପାଉଥିଲୁ, ମାଷ୍ଟର ଡିଗ୍ରୀ. Now master degree is available in Banki College, in PN College Khordha, মানে non-government colleges, number of non-government colleges they are offering. Private colleges are there, private universities are there, government universities are there in Bhubaneswar, Ramadevi. Utkal was oldest university, in Utkal University of Culture, OUAT, Revensa University of Law, national institutes like in IJR, IIM, all are functioning in our state also. So AIMS is also running now. ସେତେବେଳେ 3ଟି ସେମିତି ମେଡିକାଲ କଲେଜ ଥିଲା, ବରହମପୁର, ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ଆଉ କଟକ. ପିଲାମାନେ ଡାକ୍ତରୀ ପାଠ ପଢିବାର ସୁଯୋଗ ପାଉଥିଲେ 3ଟି ମେଡିକାଲ କଲେଜରେ. ଏବେ number of medical colleges are running. So innovation and experimentation in universities is not possible with existing resources. So resource development is another important factor which can be done by UGC. Policies for assistance to state institutions do not encourage planned development, and many institutions have to wait for long periods to become eligible for government assistance. But UGC is an organization. As per need of the college or university, it will render support, financially support. Lack of specific guidelines about affiliation of institutions. But UGC now, when established in the year 1956, the condition of UGC and today the condition of UGC is different. Approaches to budgeting. One approach is incremental. What is incremental? Who can say? What is incremental? Hey, what is incremental? Yes, slide is there. समस्त slide देखि करथिबो. Slide देखि तो कह. Yes, continue.
Sir, increasing in nature.
Okay. Any other?
Sir, increase the budget to develop the expansion activity.
Okay. प्रति वर्ष आमे चाकरी करूचे, जो सरकारी चाकरिया गोटे इंक्रीमेंट पाउचे ना पाउने?
हाँ सर. आज्ञा सर.
Again, sir.
Yes. What is meant for it? So every year we have to get an increment, means raise of our salary. If you start with the salary of 10,000 per month, when you got retirement, it may be 1 lakh or 1 lakh more than that through incremental. Because day by day need is developing. Kai increment सरकार दउछंदी, DA kai enhance करूछंदी. The reason होची मोर काली जहा रिक्वायरमेंट थिला, today I require more. for education ho, for any home appliances ho, or any other areas requirement is more. Therefore, increment is giving. Similarly, any educational institutions, the requirement was today may not be same tomorrow. So it will increase day by day. So incremental budget or financial support is necessary. ଆମେ ସବୁ ପାଠ ପଢିଲା ବେଳେ ଯୋଉ ସରକାରୀ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ପଢୁଥିଲୁ, ଗୋବର ଲିପୁଥିଲୁ, ପ୍ରତି ଶନିବାର ଗୋବର ଲିପିବୁ, ସୋମବାରଠୁ ଶନିବାର ଯାଏ ବସିବୁ ତଳେ। ଏବେ ଗୋବର ଲିପା ସେ ସରକାରୀ ସ୍କୁଲରେ କିଛି ଅଛି କି ଆଉ? ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିସିଟି ତ ସାତ
No, sir.
ସପନ, ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିସିଟି ସାତ ସପନ। ଏବେ କଲେଜ ଗୁଡାକ, ଏଇ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କଲେଜ ଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ଏସି ଲାଗିଗଲାଣି, କନଫରେନ୍ସ ହଲ୍ ଏସି। ଆମେ ତ କଲେଜରେ ପଢିଲା ବେଳେ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପାଲ ରୁମରେ ବି ଏସି ନଥିଲା। ଏ ବଡ଼ ବଡ଼ କଲେଜରେ ଯେ ସବୁ ଥିଲା ଏସି ବେସି ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପାଲ ରୁମରେ କେବଳ, କମନ ରୁମ୍ କଥା ଛାଡ଼। So requirement is increasing day by day. ICT, internet, Wi-Fi. Okay, so as per need and expansion activities, increase of budget and financial assistance is required. କେହି ଲିଭ୍ କରିବ ନାହିଁ। ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଡିସ୍କସନ୍ ଅଛି ତମର ଯୋଉ ଡିସର୍ଟେସନ୍ 100 ମାର୍କର, ବହୁତ କଥା ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଯାଇ ଭାଇବା ହେଇ ସରିଛି। I will give you the clear cut discussion idea about you, how to complete it. Then revenue. What is revenue? What is revenue? Anybody?
Sir, tax
Through tax we
government.
are collecting. Yes. Through tax we are collecting revenue. Means fund, financial fund. So revenue occurs when resources are tight but not likely to fall below the baseline and financial future of the organization is predictable. Always we have to raise the revenue budget. ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପେଷ୍ଟ କିଣିଲେ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଦଉଛେ, ସେସ୍ ଦଉଛେ, ଏଜୁକେସନାଲ ସେସ୍ ଦଉଛେ ନା ନାଇଁ? ସାବୁନ କିଣିଲେ ବି ଦଉଛେ। So that revenue is distributed among different organizations and that will be spent for the development of the college, school and universities, all educational institutions. Zero-based revenue occurs when resources are scarce and budget is subject to review. Zero-based କେମିତି ଯେତେବେଳେ ସ୍କାର୍ସିଟି ଆସିଗଲା, ପଇସା ଅଭାବ ଅଛି, ବଜେଟଟା ରିଭ୍ୟୁ କରାଯିବ। ଯୋଉ ବଜେଟ ଥିବ, ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନ ଥିବ, ସେ ବଜେଟକୁ ଆମେ ଟିକେ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବା, ଅଲ୍ଟରନେଟ୍ କରିବା। ଦେନ୍ ସପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ବଜେଟ, ବେଳେବେଳେ ସପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ବଜେଟ ସରକାର ଆଣନ୍ତି, ସେମିତି ସପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ବଜେଟ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆବଶ୍ୟକ ହୁଏ ରନିଂ ଇନ୍ ଏଜୁକେସନ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ୍ସ ଅଲସୋ। କୋଭିଡ ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲା, ସପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟାରୀ ବଜେଟ ଇଜ ମଷ୍ଟ ରିକ୍ୱାର୍ଡ, ବି କୌଣସି ଆବଶ୍ୟକତା ରହିଲା। Then management of physical resources. How can we manage the physical resources? What are the physical infrastructures? These are some points, you may go through it. The concept of balance, concept of educational efficiency, concept of gradualism, concept of reversibility, concept of constructibility, concept of equity of educational opportunity, concept of institutional planning, curriculum oriented planning, planning for pupil, planning for effective learning. When we think about planning of a physical infrastructure, these concepts come to our mind. Concept of balance. What does it mean? Yes, share your opinion. Concept of balance जदि हमें कहिबा कोन भाबुछ? Yes? Anybody?
Sir, concept of balance means the curriculum developers should list out the goals, institutional goals, as well as they have to find out the learning areas, and according to that, maybe planning out the curriculum and all the things.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Any other? When we think about or make a plan for improving physical infrastructure, what infrastructure is required, what is available, the rest is must have to be developed. So this idea must be raised in your mind as a planner, as a planner. तार करिकुलम मनकर डिजाइन कल as per the new curriculum. What other infrastructure is required? TLM is also come under infrastructure. Laboratory is also come under it. Library is come under it. So all the activity bank is come under it. Question bank is come under it. Infrastructure. Therefore, you have to make a plan. The concept of balance is very, very much essential for every planner how to make it. Similarly, concept of educational efficiency. Everything is related. So these are the different concepts. A concept गुड़ा को आमे सदाले चिंता करिबा भाबिबा गोटे प्लान कला बेले कारण एवरी टीचर इज ए प्लानर. स्कूल एतला हम पाठ पढौचे आमे प्लान करूचे सिलेबस टा हमर कोन अछि लर्निंग आउटकम कोन अछि सब्जेक्ट रे पिला केमति लर्निंग आउटकम हासिल करिवो आमे एक्टिविटी डेवलप करूचे टीएलएम प्रस्तुत करूचे कोन ताको लाइब्रेरी सपोर्ट दउचे लैबोरेटरी सपोर्ट केमति दउचे एवरीथिंग वी आर प्लानिंग and basing on all these infrastructure development should be done. आमे कहूने सार को हेड सार को सर एगुडा लाइब्रेरी जिंस ना एटा करंतु बा लैबोरेटरी जिंस ना एरा किनि काणंतु काहे के हम सब करछे थ्रू प्लानिंग वी आर आस्किंग so these are the requirements you please purchase it or collect it for the laboratory for any other activities. These are the different concept, general concept. Process of planning for physical facility. First one is planning for space. Planning for space. Determination of material facilities required. What materials are required, that should be listed out. Specification of facilities required. Number of requirements are there, but which requirement is very important? आमे तो 10टा रिक्वायरमेंट से फुलफिल कर परबानी आमे देखिबा व्हिच रिक्वायरमेंट इज वेरी एसेंशियल बेयरली रिक्वायर्ड. डिटरमिनेशन ऑफ क्वालिटी फॉर इंप्रूविंग क्वालिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन, क्वालिटी ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन, क्वालिटी ऑफ लर्निंग ऑफ द लर्नर्स, that must be determined. Quantifying needs as per requirement. Development per capita requirement indicator. These are the different process of planning for physical facilities. तेना आमे ए गुडा का थोरे आमे लिस्ट आउट करिबा बा स्टेप्स नबा कोन रिक्वायरमेंट अछि आमे कोन हम पे आवश्यक आमे त केमति फुलफिल करिबा. Another is need and importance of physical facilities. Need for building. आमर क्लासरूम दरकार 5टा अछि 3टा बिल्डिंग बाउंड्री नाही टॉयलेट नाही नीड फॉर बिल्डिंग्स. मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी टास्क. NEP 2020 suggests multidisciplinary task. What is multidisciplinary task? Any example? What is multidisciplinary task? Anybody? Any give an example? Hello? Multidisciplinary task. मु 4टा टीएल मो पाखरे अछि ताकु मु हिस्ट्री पढेला बेले व्यवहार करि पारुची, मैथमेटिक्स पढेला व्यवहार करि पारुची, साइंस पढले व्यवहार करि पारुची. मु गोटे क्वेश्चन बैंक करिछि एई क्वेश्चन बैंक रो क्वेश्चन नै करी मु क्लास 5 पिला को असेस करि पारुछि 4 पिला को भी असेस करि पारुछि 6 पिला को भी नै के असेस करि पारुछि so multiple activities are there increasing numbers हाँ से teaching if multiple means more than one task you have to done ସେଥିପାଇଁ नीड एंड इंपोर्टेंस अछि मन कर मु आईसीटी यूज कली मु चारटा टेक्निक मन रखिथा सदा बेले चेन ड्रिल ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग टीपीआर brainstorming chain drill TPR another is VMDT these four techniques are used while you are teaching mathematics science सब subject पढ़ला को व्यवहार करि हो multidisciplinary task multidisciplinary use is there you have to be as a teacher jack of all trades master of one but jack of all trades jack of all trades अर्थ कोन सब विषय दक्षता थिबो कारण तमरी पिला बाहरी काल डाक्टर हबो तमरी पिला साइंटिस्ट हबो तमरी पिला इंजीनियर हबो तमरी पिला पॉलिटिकल लीडर हबो तमरी पिला जे टीचर हबो सनु सब दिग पई धारणा तम पाखरे थिले यू कैन गाइड योर स्टूडेंट्स देयरफॉर योर स्टूडेंट्स विल बिकम as per their interest area so increasing numbers addressing quality concern functional specification physical comfort desk bench ठीक रे थिबो ठीक रे प्लाटी बसिक लेखुथिबो नले हलिला बळ किंदी माने झुलु झुलु होथिबो से एटी लेखिबो कोन पाठ कोन पडिबो नले काठटा भांगी गिरी कंटारा थबो तारी गोडरे बुडी जाउथिबो हाथ खंडिया हे जाउथिबो so functional a physical comfort must be there deciding the size of furniture rooms and school sites determining the quality of construction should be qualitative जेमति भुसुडी परिबनी भांगी पडिबनी ensuring safety so while we think about physical facilities safety side should be taken into consideration it is very important safety of the students if there is no safety so there is a danger तो जानि थिबो in the year 2012 or 13 12 or perhaps 13 12 or 13 perhaps नयागढ़ जिल्ला रो रणपुर ब्लॉक गोटे अछि जानछ ना जानना हैं के जानिछो
अगेन सर
Yes, sir.
हां केम जानला
Yes, sir.
सेठी गोटे अंगनवाड़ी घर भांगी पड़ला ए सरी गोटे विद्यालय रो गोटे कांथ भांगी पड़ला डिलेप्टेड स्ट्रक्चर थला भांगी होला 6टा अंगनवाड़ी पिला सफा हे गले ऑन द स्पॉट so it is very important स्कूल पाखरे पोखरी थिबो कॉलेज पाखरे नदी जाइथिबो बंध नथिबो बाउंड्री नथिबो पानी पसे आस्थिबो पिला भासी जिवे सेल्फी आजिकली टुडे आवर कॉलेज गोइंग स्टूडेंट्स तुम मैंने भी जानी था ऑल आर वेरी एगरली इंटरेस्टेड फॉर सेल्फी केतले नै जाउची जीवन सेटा के जानि परना डेंजरस प्लेस को जाई कि सेल्फी नेबे कोन सो मानसिकता सो importance of physical facility is very important as per the importance you have to design a plan and develop the infrastructural condition then utilization of infrastructural resources how can you utilize one is suppose space utilization तुम कॉलेज रे बा स्कूल रे तमे काम करूछ बहुत स्पेस अछि केमति यूटिलाइज करबो कि जण सजेशन देला you are a teacher or lecturer there is plenty of space how can you utilize this space
Sir, playground.
जंगल ही पकेवा
Yes, sir. Playground.
playground
Sir,
develop
plantation.
करिबा very
Gardening.
good
Yes, sir.
The
Gardening.
kitchen
Plantation,
garden can
very
be
good.
done.
kitchen garden can be done yes very good किए तुम मित्र टीचर अच्छा किचन गार्डन बा गार्डन प्लांटेशन करूछ स्कूल रे जगह अछि जदी
हाँ सर
Yes, sir.
ହଁ
Yes,
ସାର୍
sir.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଭେରି ଗୁଡ୍ କର କ୍ୟାରି ଅନ୍ ସେଟା ଭଲ କାମ ହେଲା। ମୁଁ ସ୍କୁଲ ଟିଚର ଥିଲାବେଳେ ମୋର ମନେ ଅଛି ସେ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ଆମେ ବହୁତ ଏଇ ଗେଣ୍ଡୁ ଫୁଲ ସବୁ ଅମୃତଭଣ୍ଡା କଦଳୀ ବହୁତ ଗଛ ଲାଗିଥିଲା କିଚେନ ଗାର୍ଡେନ ହେଇଥିଲା। ଏବେ ଥରେ ଗେଣ୍ଡୁ ବହୁତ ଫୁଟେଇଥିଲୁ ଯୋଡ଼େ ଏରିଆ ଏତେ ଗେଣ୍ଡୁ ଫୁଟିଲା ସେ ବର୍ଷ ବ୍ୟାଗରେ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି କରିକି ଆମେ ନେଇକି ଯାଉ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କୁ ମନ୍ଦିରରେ ଦେଇକି ସକାଳୁ ସକାଳୁ ଆସୁ ଆମ ସ୍କୁଲ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ମୁଁ। ଏବେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସେ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ମତେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ କେବଳ ଆପଣ ଓଏସ୍ ପାଇଲେ ଡ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ ଦିସ୍ ଆଉ କେହି ନାହିଁ ଆମେ ଦି ଜଣ ଲାଗିଥାଉ ହେଲା। ସୋ ultimately I have a bitter experience. If you love your institution, if you do according to the need of the students and your institution, so indirectly the God will give the blessing and you will get its reward. So space utilization is very important. ଯଦି there is plenty of space, we have to utilize in different ways, making a plan, not put it ଫରେଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ତାକୁ ଜଙ୍ଗଲିଆ ନ କରି ପକେଇବନି ତାକୁ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିବ। internal flexibility must be maintained. Utilization of library resources, a library ବହି ଯଦି ଅଛି don't keep it in lock of the almirah, you have to use। କାହିଁକି ନା ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ତମ ଅନୁଭୂତି ଥିବ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛ କାଳେ ଚିରିଯିବ ସରିଯିବ ହଜିଯିବ ବୋଲି ହେଡମାଷ୍ଟର ମାନେ ଚାର୍ଜ ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ ଅସୁବିଧା ହବ ତାକୁ ତାଲା କି ଭିତରେ ରଖିଥିବେ ତାଲା ପକେଇକି। No, you have to suggest them, advise them, no, these are the property of the students, this should be used by the students frequently। Utilization of library resources is very important. Utilization of laboratory and maintenance of operations, the resources are available that must be maintained properly, properly and timely for its longevity। ଯଦି properly maintain କଲେ ବହୁତ ଦିନ ଯାଏ ଚାଲିବ। ଦେଖ ବହୁ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ସୁନ୍ଦର ଟଏଲେଟ ସବୁ ହେଇଯାଏ କିନ୍ତୁ 2-4 ବର୍ଷ ଗଲା ପରେ ସେ ଟଏଲେଟ ଗୁଡିକ ସବୁ ଡିଫଙ୍କଟ ହେଇକି ପଡିଥିବ। So due to lack of maintenance, if we use it frequently, maintain it properly, so it can be used forever। ଆମ ଘରେ ଯୋଉ ଟଏଲେଟ ହଉଛି ତାକୁ ଆମେ 4 ବର୍ଷରେ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ କରି ଦଉଛେ, 400 ବର୍ଷ ଯାଏ ଆମେ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛେ। Why not in institutions? So we should take care of them. So optimum utilization of physical resource is very important. Space utilization, under space utilization, what can we think? Need to measure space utilization, ensure that space needs match space provision, providing a sound basis for space allocation and planning new building, monitoring ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଏଇଠି କହିବି ଯୋଉମାନେ ସବୁ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛ ବା କରିବ, ଯେହେତୁ MA in education, specifically your specialization area is school and college service, yes or no?
Yes,
yes
sir.
sir
କିଏ ବି କାଲି କାଲି ବିଓ ହବ ଡିଓ ହବ ଯେ ଓଏସ୍ ପାଇଲ କାଲି ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପାଲ ହବ ହେଲା। ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିରୁ ଆମେ ସଦାବେଳେ ଦେଖିବା ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କରୁଛେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର କରୁଛି we should be very carefully watch it। କାହିଁକି ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ should be free ventilated and light space। ତମେ ସବୁ ଆଦର୍ଶ ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ଏବେ ଯୋଉ ତିଆରି ହଉଛି ଦେଖିଛ ସବୁ, ଯେ ସବୁ ବ୍ଲକରେ ଆଦର୍ଶ ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ କେହି ଦେଖିଛ ଯାଇଛ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା yes ସାର୍ sir ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଶ୍ରୀତମ କହିଲ କଣ ସେଥିରେ ସ୍ପେଶିଆଲିଟି ତମେ ମାର୍କ କରିଛ? ଶ୍ରୀତମ
ସାର୍
ହଁ କଣ
ଆଦର୍ଶ
ସ୍ପେଶାଲିଟି
ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ
ମାର୍କ
ଯୋଉ
କରିଛ?
ହେଇଛି ତା ପାଇଁ ମାନେ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ସାର୍। ସେଠି ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆମର ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଜିନିଷଟା ଯୋଉଗୁଡା ଯୋଉ ଏରିଆ ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଇଟା ସ୍ପେଶାଲ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି।
ନା
ମାନେ ଖେଳ ଅଛି, ଖେଳ ଟାଇମରେ ଖେଳ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସ୍ପେଶାଲ ଟିଚର ରଖା।
ଶ୍ରୀତମ listen, my question is related to the
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
building ତାର ଯୋଉ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ସ୍କୁଲ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ, ଆମ ସରକାରୀ ସ୍କୁଲ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ତାଙ୍କ ସ୍କୁଲ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ସେଇ ସ୍କୁଲ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ସେ ବି ସରକାର କରିଛନ୍ତି। What is the speciality you have noticed?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସାର୍
କଣ
ପ୍ଲେଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ
difference
ସାର୍
mark?
ସାର୍
ହୁଁ?
ସାର୍
ସାର୍
ଆଦର୍ଶ
ଲାଇଟିନିଂ ପାଇଁ
ଆଦର୍ଶ
ସ୍ପେଶାଲ ଇନଷ୍ଟାଲ ହେଇଛି ଉପରେ ଆମର ଲାଇଟିନିଂକୁ ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ଟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ओके
ना सर एटा गवर्नमेंट हाई स्कूल भी अछि तो लाइटनिंग प्रोटेक्ट ପାଇଁ
अच्छा that's
सर
it
सर बिल्डिंग
होची
बिल्डिंग ଟା ଏତେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରଙ୍ଗ ନାହିଁ ସାର୍ ବେଶୀ ଯଦି ବର୍ଷା ହୁଏ ତାହେଲେ ପାଣି ଗଡ଼ିଯାଏ।
ସେଇଟା ତ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଉପରେ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କରେ କିନ୍ତୁ
सर
ଆମେ ଯଦି
बिल्डिंग रो
ଆମେ ତ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କହିପାରିନି
सर बिल्डिंग ର ମଝିରେ
ଶୁଣ
ସାର୍
ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଅଛି।
ଇଭାଲୁଏସନ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ
ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉ
ସ୍ଲୋପ
କ୍ୱାଲିଟି
ଟାଇପ ର
କଥା ପାଣି ଗଳି
ସବୁ ଚାରିପଟୁ ଇଭାଲୁଏସନ କର ପିଲା
ହଁ ସୋ ମଝିରେ ଗୋଟେ ବିରାଟ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଅଗଣା ଅଛି ଏବଂ ରାଉଣ୍ଡେଡ ହେଇକି ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ଟା ହେଇଛି କାହିଁକି ନା ଫ୍ରି ଏୟାର ଆଉ ଲାଇଟ୍ ରିଚ୍ ଏଭ୍ରି ରୁମ୍ ମାନେ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିସିଟି ନଥିଲେ ବି ପିଲାଟେ ବସି ପଢିପାରିବ ତା ଆଇ ସାଇଡରେ ପ୍ରେସର ହବନି କ୍ରସ୍ ଭେଣ୍ଟିଲେସନ ରହିଲା ସେଇ କଥାଟା ବି ମୁଁ କହୁଥିଲି କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ସ୍କୁଲ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ କରିଛେ ବହୁ ଜାଗାରେ ବହୁତ କଞ୍ଜଷ୍ଟେଡ ହେଇକି ସ୍କୁଲ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ଗୁଡା ରହିଛି ଫ୍ରି ଏୟାର
ସେଟା
ନାହିଁ
ୟୁ ସେପ୍
ଫ୍ରି
ହେଇଛି
ଲାଇଟ୍
ୟୁ ସେପ୍ ସେଟା
that is
ୟୁ
the
ସେପ୍ ର
specification
ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ସାର୍
okay so providing a sound basis for space allocation or for planning new building ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ କରୁଛେ ନ୍ୟୁ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ପାଇଁ ୟୁ ସେପ୍ କରିବା ଭି ସେପ୍ କରିବା ୟୁ ସେପ୍ ଭି ସେପ୍ ସର୍କଲ ସର୍କଲ ମିନ୍ସ ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ବଡ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ରହିଲା କିମ୍ବା ଆଇ ସେପ୍ বা H shape. These are the different shapes of construction of a school building and college building. ବୁଝିଗଲା ଆମେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଅନ୍ଧାରୁଆ ଘର କରିକି ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ କରିବା ନାହିଁ monitoring efficient space utilization by the authorities identifying the underutilized and overutilized area ଯଦି overutilized area ଅଛି minimize its utilization arriving at the difference between timetable use and actual use keeping record of changes occurring over time more ଗୋଟେ experience I may share I worked for 1 month in a B.Ed college in Gujarat ବହୁ ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଗୁଜରାଟରେ B.Ed କଲେଜରେ ଥିଲି ଫ୍ୟାକଲ୍ଟି ଥିଲି ସେଠି ଯୋଉ କ୍ଲାସ ରୁମ୍ ଗୁଡାକ ମତେ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଲାଗିଲା ପ୍ରଥମେ ସବୁ ଟାଇଲ ଛପର ଅଧା ଅଧା କାନ୍ଥ ହେଇଥିବ ତଳ ଫ୍ଲୋରିଂ ନାହିଁ ତଳ ବାଲି ପଡିଥିବ ବାଲି ଉପରେ ଡେସ୍କ ବେଞ୍ଚ ପଡିଥିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟର ଲାଗିଥିବ ବଡ ବଡ ଗ୍ରୀନ ବୋର୍ଡ ଥିବ ତମେ ଚକ୍ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିପାରିବ ମାର୍କର ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିପାରିବ ହ୍ୱାଇଟ ବୋର୍ଡ ବି ଥିବ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟର ଥିବ ତୁମେ ଦେଖିଲେ ସେଗୁଡାକ ଯୋଉ ବାବାଜୀ ମାନେ ସବୁ ରହନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ କୁଟୀର ସେଇଭଳି ତମକୁ ଲାଗିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଇ ଭିତରେ ତାଙ୍କ କ୍ଲାସ ରୁମ୍ ପଢାଯିବ ଗୋଟେ ବଡ କଲେଜରେ ଥିଲି ସେ ଗୋଟେ ହୀରା ବେପାରୀ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ୍ରି ମାଲିକର ସେ କଲେଜଟା କରିଥିଲା ଏଠି ଖାଲି B.Ed ନଥିଲା B.Ed ଥିଲା ଯୋଉ DLED ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ସିଟି କହୁଛେ ତା ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଥିଲା ଫାର୍ମାସି ଥିଲା ଜେନେରାଲ ଡିଗ୍ରୀ କଲେଜ ଥିଲା କ୍ଲାସ 6 ରୁ ମଧ୍ୟ +2 ଯାଏଁ ପିଲା ପାଠ ପଢୁଥିଲେ ସେଠି ବଡ କଲେଜ ଗୁଡ୍ କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ ଆମକୁ ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱାର୍ଟର ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସେଠି ସେ କ୍ୱାର୍ଟର ଗୁଡାକ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମର କ୍ଲାସ 1 ଅଫିସର ସେ କ୍ୱାର୍ଟର ପାଉନଥିବେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟରେ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟରେ but classroom was not like our classroom ଭେଣ୍ଟିଲେସନ ପୁରା କାହିଁ କାରଣ କଣ କିଏ କହିପାରିବ ସେ କ୍ଲାସ କାହିଁ ଏମିତି ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିଥିଲେ ଏଇଭଳି ତା କାରଣଟା କି ଚିନ୍ତା କରିପାରୁଛ
ସାର୍ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ଏନଭାୟରନମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ
ୟେସ୍ ଏନି ଅଦର ଯୋଉଟା ଏବେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରୁଥିଲେ କ୍ରସ୍ ଭେଣ୍ଟିଲେସନ ହବ ଏବଂ ସବୁ ରୁମ୍ ଗୁଡା ଛାଡି ଛାଡି ଥିଲା ଯାହା ଫଳରେ କି ଯଦି ଫାୟାର ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲା ଗୋଟାଏ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଯିବ ଅନ୍ୟ ଗୁଡା ସେଭ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ରିଜିନ୍ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ହଉଛି ଏୟାର ଆଉ ଲାଇଟ୍ ସଫୋକେସନ ନଥିବ ଗୋଟେ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ଫିଲିଂ ଆସିବ ଆମେ ଯେମିତି ବାହାରେ ବସିଲେ ବାଲି ଉପରେ ବସିଲେ ସେମିତି ଫିଲିଂସ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ଆସୁଥିବ ଏଇ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକ ତାଙ୍କର ଧାରଣା ଥିଲା Then another area is strategic role of utilization, balancing different perspectives. One is finance. You go through this slide. Something visible होथिबो. Finance, customers, finance माने value of money, income generation, affordable estate, cost of using space, space charges. ए देरा finance related. ଆଉ ଆମେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟେଜି କଥା ଯଦି କହିବା କୋଅପରେଟ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟେଜି ସ୍ପେସ୍ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜେସନ କଷ୍ଟମର କିଏ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ପର୍ସପେକ୍ଟିଭ ଆଟ୍ରାକ୍ସନ ଆଣ୍ଡ ରିଟେନିଂ ଷ୍ଟାଫ କମର୍ସିଆଲ ଆକ୍ଟିଭିଟି ୱେଲ୍ ମ୍ୟାନେଜଡ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଗୁଡ୍ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଏନଭାୟରନମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡ୍ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ବିଟୱିନ୍ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଆଭେଲେବଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ ନିଡ୍ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନ୍ସ ତୁମେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଯଦି ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର କଟକ ଯଦି ସବୁ ସିଟିରେ ଯଦି ସବୁ ପବ୍ଲିକ ସ୍କୁଲ ଅଛି ଡିଏଭି କୁହ ମଦର୍ସ କୁହ ବିଜେଏମ୍ କୁହ ବା ଅଦର୍ସ ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଓଡିଏମ୍ ହଉ ବା ସାଇ ଇଣ୍ଟରନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ହେଲା ଏଇ ସ୍କୁଲ ଗୁଡା ଯେଉଁମାନେ ସବୁ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଦେ ଆର୍ ଗେଟିଂ ଦ ସାଲାରୀ ସାଟିସ୍ଫାକ୍ଟୋରୀ ସାଲାରୀ ୟେସ୍ ଅର୍ नो हेलो
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
yes
sir.
if they will get government job and that is in interior area whether they will continue in interior area or live in Bhubaneswar in public school service what shall they do if attractive salary and increment is there perhaps they will continue in urban area in private managed schools हो ना नहीं या नहीं
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
छाड़ी पड़े
Yes, sir.
ମୁଁ ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ WhatsApp ରେ ଭେଟ ହେଇଥିଲୁ ହେଲାଣି ବହୁତ ଦିନ ତଳେ ଜଣେ ଡିଏଭି ୟୁନିଟ ଡିଏଭି ର ଜଣେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଟିଚର ସେଠିକି ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରିଲି ସେ କହିଲେ ସାର୍ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଚାକିରି କେତେ କ'ଣ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଏୟା ସାଲାରୀ ଏୟା ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର ନା ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ ହବ ସେଇ ଦାମିଆ ବରବରା ବାଣପୁରରେ ବି ଅଛି ହାଇସ୍କୁଲ ନହେଲେ ଇଆଡ଼େ ଧଉଳି ଭିତରେ ସେ ଭିତରେ ଅଛି ନହେଲେ ସେ ଇଣ୍ଟର ଏରିଆ ସବୁରେ ଅଛି ନା ନା ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଏଠି ଭଲ ଅଛି ସରକାରୀ ଚାକିରି କ'ଣ ମିଳିବ ୟେସ୍ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଅଲ୍ ରାଇଟ୍ ସୋ ସେଥିପାଇଁ କୁହାଗଲା କଷ୍ଟମର୍ସ ରେ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ପର୍ସପେକ୍ଟିଭ ଆଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟିଭ and retaining staff attractive salary ରହିବ privilege ରହିବ ତ so staff will retain commercial activity well managed space good quality environment good match between space available and needs and expectations these are the customers internal management processes top level support target data collection analysis integration into strategy communication timetable room allocation innovation and development कौन future scenario changing learning and teaching style changing attitudes questioning orthodoxy new space management method so these are the strategic role of utilization of or balancing different perspectives these are the 5 areas finance strategy innovation and development internal management and process and customer ये एरिया गुड़ा को हमें नजर दबा आज okay utilization of a library you see this slide principal senior librarian junior librarian library assistant library attendant principal staff रे senior librarian book acquisition technical periodical circulation reference ये जो different types of books अछि तेणु ये भाग भाग करके व्यवहार करिया हम स्कूल एतटा संभव न जदि कॉलेज कॉलेज जे काम करूचो बा करिवो ए सब ए को मेंटेन करिवो लाइब्रेरी मेंटेन कला बेट laboratory management and utilization it is very important for school teachers also it is very important laboratory maintenance जो माने साइंस टीचर अच्छो it is very important personal management अर्थ कोन who can say what is personnel management anybody
So like providing
yes
providing an efficient science teacher. And if it's in college, then providing a well qualified
Personnel means
lab
what?
assistant.
Yes. Personnel means what? Personnel अर्थ कौन बुझुच? Yes. What do you mean by personnel?
सर साइंस इक्विपमेंट गुडी को गोटे टीचर से निजे आग ताको डाटा करी माने रेजिस्टर करके साइज कर रखिबो माने सब जिंस गुडी को मैनेज करके रखिबो माने को बोर्ड रे कोटा रहिबो ताको सब साइज करी रखिबो हठात किना कोटा दरकार पडुथिले से जाई सेटा आनी पारुथिबो सेटा से मैनेज करके रखिबा सेटा को बोलथे पर्सनल मैनेजमेंट कहे
पर्सनाल मु कहनी पर्सनेल देख तो मु स्लाइड पूरा शो करछि मु PERSONNEL पर्सनेल मीन्स द ह्यूमन रिसोर्स जो व्यक्ति माने लाइब्रेरी दायित्व रे थांती विभिन्न ताको कह जाय पर्सनेल सो दोज पर्सनेल दोज एम्प्लॉइज should be managed first procurement and maintenance of laboratory equipment को procure करिवो बा मेंटेन भी करिवो procurement storage and stock keeping consumables गुडे consumable item थाए गुडे non consumable item थाए accordingly you have to make it list management of laboratory time and space timely manage करिवो laboratory की पिला माने learning करिवे space टाको मध्य ट्रेनिंग एंड ओरिएंटेशन ऑफ लैबोरेटरी पर्सनेल लैबोरेटरी जो माने काम करती लैब अटेंडेंट लैब जोटा हम कहूचे कोन ए जे कॉलेज सुनाहांती जनता लेक्चरर
डेमोन्स्ट्रेटर
कोनटा
सर
कहूचे डेमोन्स्ट्रेटर वेरी गुड डेमोन्स्ट्रेटर हां यस लैब अटेंडेंट ए समस्त को पर्सनेल को जाए ट्रेनिंग ओरिएंटेशन तांको दिया जिवो फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट of safety, careful handling of equipments like glassware, precaution while using chemicals and electrical appliances, fire extinguisher to be installed at requisite places, first aid box readily available. Kichu gote incident ghatila to use first aid box is readily available. So these are the management and utilization of laboratory. So this is all about today's class. Okay? एटा थिला डिस्कशन बोधे आ मो जानि पारे 1 मिनिट तुमरा टिके मु खाली कहि दउची कोन कोन सरिला